Here is a call to be our genuine selves. Well, in the Bible, in 1 Peter 4, verse 10, we are urged to use whatever gift we have received to serve others. This is undeniably the best way to live a life of purpose, where we create opportunities not only for us, but for others. Through inspiring conversations on Successful Day podcast, we dive into the broad spectrum of emotional intelligence with amazing guests who choose on their daily lives to make the most out of their gifts. Why? Because we were born to create something bigger than ourselves. You and I shall get out there, reminded to be our genuine selves and continue to make a positive impact on our world. Well, let's get started. Yes! I feel you, and yeah, thank you for sharing this. You mentioned something that made me think about your the way that you love to speak up. You've been very heavy on a lot of matters that are very important for you, especially gender-based violence, discrimination against based on the sex, on the gender. So yes, I am wondering where all this come from. But I want first to say how I admire what you have done. Sometimes at work, when I talk to people and I say, you don't know Benedicte Joan? No, you don't know Stop au Chat Noir? This is my thing. I'm like, you don't know Stop au Chat Noir? You don't remember when we had this campaign against the journalist that that like invited a rapist on his
Zembela.
Yes, when he did that, and there was a movement that was created. You know, yes. Stop au Chat Noir. That's Benedicte Joan. She done that. She did that with a lot of other girls, but she did that. She ran, this campaign. So I am so happy. That's why I say, girl, that's why I say that you are an innovator. You are. I mean, you have this strength, this energy and I love how you speak up. And no matter what, like I will see posts on LinkedIn, I'll be honest, I'm like, okay, she's able to talk about this. Okay. I know that there are a lot of
right now,
I'm like, there are a lot of people following her, but okay, she's saying this, okay.
Yeah.
But everything that you say is very important to you.
Yeah.
And it's important to your values and your balance, and I mean how you want the words to be, like, just how do we say this, right? Yes, justice.
Yeah.
Yes, you love justice, and you
Justice,
love
justice,
to talk about that and to
justice,
speak up. Tell us a little more.
It's so funny that you're talking about LinkedIn now, because it's good that you realize it, because what I love to do is disrupting. I don't, and you know me. You know me. You know what I think. You know, if I think something about someone that is, usually if I say something about someone, it's because this person is racist. It's because this person is misogynistic. If I don't like things that I don't like, racist people, misogynistic people. So if you like this, and I'm seeing it, maybe I won't say it to your face. Maybe I will. Actually, I did to someone yesterday, and I blocked him.
No way.
Yeah, I called him racist, and he said, don't insult me. I say, a racist is not an insult. It's not an insult. It's not on the dictionary of an insult. It's a word that characterize you. And it was like, it was about the abaya in France.
Yes.
We were talking about this. The guy was like talking, and I said at the end, okay. So I didn't like follow more, because to be honest, he's a friend, and I didn't want it to go far with a friend. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just feel like you just have to stop the conversation. And then the next day, which was yesterday, he came back with the same conversation about the abaya. And I'm like, dude, I thought the conversation was finished. You want to try to convince me to go to the extreme of things. I will not. You can try to change my mind, but right now, I feel like it's extreme to forbid the abaya, like a long dress to a woman. Like that's controlling women's body and especially young girls' body. This is my opinion. Your opinion is that it's not. Well, fair enough. Then I call him racist. And it's like it's an insult. I was like, well, okay, block. This is what I do. So about what I do is like I love disrupting people. Especially if I don't agree with a situation. I might not say it to your face, but I will disrupt so you will understand at some point that it's towards you. On LinkedIn, obviously, I have even all the people that finance me, all those white people that finance me, they are on LinkedIn. I know I'm disrupting them, but they come to my inbox, funny enough, asking what I mean by that, why I'm saying this, and how they can help.
Oh, nice.
And I realized it's actually making good because a guy from a foundation, contacted me and saying, how can we help more and how can we understand how to donate better, how to be more ethical? You know, this is what it's bring, you know, just disrupting. It's not like I'm not spreading hate. I'm just trying to make point from my point of view what I'm seeing. Now, if someone sees it differently, that's their problem. But if I see someone, a woman, being attacked, if I see someone from my community being attacked, and when I say my community, it's not nationality, it's black, I don't agree with that. Because I believe within my history, we have been oppressed enough. And it's time to like disrupt it. And this is how like some countries you see now in West Africa, in Central Africa, some stuff are happening. But it's not happening for nothing. It's because we have a history. And there is a generation, maybe the generation of my parents, they've gone through something, but they didn't say anything. But we, as the children, we have seen how they have suffered. And now we are talking. And you will see there is a huge part, especially the people who are in their 30s right now, they want to disrupt all of that because they are aware of what happened. Now there is another generation, maybe those who are in their 20s. I don't know if you are guys in your 20s, some of you, but you are not totally aware of that. So you're wondering why there is a generation who doesn't agree with something. It's just because we are part of this generation who have lived, we haven't lived what is colonialism. We have seen our parents, we have lived with our parents, we have heard, we have seen what they've gone through, and we don't understand why we still like get to suffer. So you will see some who will now try to disrupt. And I'm part of this disrupting people. I don't mind, I'm really proud of it. Because also my friend, now my ex-friend, he said that you always feel like you're the victim. And I said to him, yes, I'm the victim. I'm not ashamed to say I'm a victim. I'm a survivor of rape, yes. I'm a victim of racism, yes. I see racism, yes. I see discrimination, yes. I see sexism, yes. Because if I don't see it, it means I will live in a bubble. And I won't understand when something happens around me.
And you won't be able to act.
Exactly.
And you won't take responsibility for actions.
Exactly. I prefer to speak to a person who say they see us different. We are from different country, we are different color, we are different race, whatever you want, we speak differently. It's better to realize it, to recognize it, than to say, oh, we are all human. Obviously, we are all human, but we all come in different shape and sizes. Some people, they even have handicap, they can't walk, they can see. No, we are not the same, because then the experience is very different from us. And if you feel like someone that is blind next to you is like you, I'm sorry, this person is not like you. Because this person is not seeing color like you. The person is not appreciating your beauty like you. So you can't be like, we are all the same. So this is what I'm always trying to disrupt. Like, you have to recognize that in this space, we all come in different shape. We have maybe different background. And this is also cultural, because when you move to different country, you have to adapt to that. Because it's not like, oh, it has to happen like when I was in France, or it has to happen like when I was in Congo. Well, I'm not in Congo anymore. I'm in Côte d'Ivoire, so I have to understand Ivorian. I have to understand, but it doesn't mean that I have to take everything neither. Because not everything is good in a culture, but not everything is bad neither. You know? Yeah. So you always have to like rethink on how you're going to approach a situation. And me, if you're racist, again, it's a no for me. I'm not going to smile to you. I'm not like that. And I've never been like that. If you are sexist, I'm neither going to smile to you neither. We can have a conversation, but it doesn't mean that you have to be my friend. I'm old enough now.
Well, guys, our conversation comes to an end, and I feel so grateful. You know, it's always a blessing to have a conversation with you, and I feel like blessed to have you as a sister. So yeah, I am very happy, and this last word that you had really touched me. You know, about our difference, but and considering this to be able to live together. And you guys, maybe it has helped you see when I say that B is a woman who keeps tight to her heart her values of tolerance, of respect, of generosity. She's generous enough to think, how can I change a situation? Maybe you might not know about Chat Noir, so this is the time now to talk. Who knows here about Chat Noir? Stop au Chat Noir. Okay, 3 people know about Stop au Chat Noir, and you, of course. So you need to check out Stop au Chat Noir. Benedicte will tell us while we're closing about what Stop au Chat Noir is currently doing, the application that you can download on your phone, and what the amazing work of Stop au Chat Noir is currently doing here. You know, I've grown up as a woman knowing Chat Noir, but I've never thought, you know, it's something we could change. You know, you experience stuff and you're like, well, it's kind of normal. You hear about that. I mean, it happens. But you helped the disruptor
I'm
in you.
disrupting.
Yes, you came here to, you know, to move all this and show us the way to rethink how we're going about respecting women bodies and men also. But yeah, so tell us about the work of Chat Noir. Invite people to know, you know, you have a center now and you want people to donate. And yeah, please, the floor is yours right now. Go ahead.
Okay, so Stop au Chat Noir is a non-profit. You can also take your phone and download on your app, the app Stop au Chat Noir. Stop au Chat Noir comes from personal experience as well, but it's mainly disrupting. In Senegal, they call it tonton sai sai. So it's what is happening in our household. Some of us take it as a joke, but if I ask you today, est-ce que tu as déjà fait chat noir à quelqu'un? Did you ever do chat noir to someone? You will laugh. But would you say yes? Would you reply yes? Because you know it's not something that is good. Because it's mean really, what is mean? It's mean rape. And we know it's wrong, but we laugh about it. Because in our culture, we are shaped in laughing about things that are very important, but when it's not that important, we take it seriously. We take it more like seriously that a girl is dressed a certain way than someone did chat noir to someone. So chat noir means rape, and Stop au Chat Noir means stop rape culture. It's really to call out people to rethink how they're using the word. They shape like rape culture, and the more we talk about it, we will never say it's wrong. While we know deep inside that it's something wrong, because you wouldn't want someone to do it to your sister, to your cousin. But why do we laugh about it? So we have a survival center now that is located in Bergerville, where we organize a group talk, art therapy session. We also have like computer training for people we help. We help everyone, literally like everyone. When I say everyone, is boys, girls, men, women. Everyone is welcome. For the survivor, it's only women that can be hosted in the center, but you can always join us on our mobile app. So I encourage you to download the mobile app today. You can also share this app because you can talk to us through the app if you need help. We are always available for that. And what I can say is like we have organized the first feminist festival here at the university. It was in 2022. We didn't call it the Feminist Festival, you know, we at the university. It's called the Consent Festival. So we talk a lot about consent. We also know that we don't see consent the same way. You know, being consensual is, or if I want to take the mic, you know, some people will just take the mic. But I can also say, can I take the mic? You know, consent is a big deal. But not everyone take it the same way, also depending on the culture. But we have to live together. When we did the Mandela Washington Fellow, I will always remember, all the fellows, especially the guys, were like, hey, aux États-Unis, là, tu peux pas toucher une femme, hein? Like, you can touch a woman in the US. But that was interesting, because they all think, all the guys would think that they will end in prison, which is true. But culturally, with us, African, it's okay to do that. And it wasn't just the Ivorian. Honestly, all the African were acting like that. But it was very interesting because I would say to the guy, but it's about consent. If you don't know the girl, why would you touch her? That's all. Then if she wants you if she wants to be touched by you, then she will say yes. If she doesn't know it won't, then she will say no. It's a space, you know. And we are also taught in a culture to be in the space of someone. When we are queuing, we are like all together, you know. I went with my friend for the election day, and everyone was like next to each other, like there's no queue. And I'm like, why people are acting that way? You know, leave some space, you know, like leave some room. But it's cultural. But then sometimes it's too much. Because if I don't know you, why are you touching me? You know what I mean? It's just like that. So we teach consent at Stop Oceanois. It's a constant consent. And it's normal. Because even sometimes I don't ask people for consent. I don't know if I like your hair. Oh, I love your hair. Yeah. You know, maybe you're uncomfortable because I'm touching your hair. Why would you do that? But maybe for me, it's just curiosity. I'm saying that because white people like to touch my hair. So I'm just like, sometimes you just have to ask. And maybe I will say, yes, you can touch my hair. But ask first. And it's a lot of work. Because even me, sometimes I'm curious. Huh? You want to touch, like, oh, I love your blonde hair. Yes. Where did you do that? I want to touch her hair. But I know, like, she will feel weird. Maybe not. But I don't know. I just have to ask.
Yeah.
Maybe I just have to ask, can I touch your hair?
Yes.
Then if she's not comfortable, she will say no.
Yeah.
Then it's okay, it's your body.
That's nice. And questions like that help us also to know better about, as an individual, what is my feeling about this thing? Mm-hmm. And now you figure out and you can give an answer. So yeah, guys, I invite you to download the app of Stop Oceanois and spread the word. Share with the people around you that this exists. And for the people listening to us, if you want to donate, the center of Stop Oceanois, the Kotonga house, Kotonga Villa Kotonga.
Villa Kotonga.
Villa Kotonga is open and it is welcoming survivors, female survivors for the moment. So you can bring laptops, so electronic devices. You can donate money. You can visit the website stopoceanois.org. And yes, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening. And I wish you to spend a successful day. Thank you.